to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your May 2020 read. My big cat Virgos. Let's see what your domino for the month of May is. I selected it. Oh, you have the Fool and the Emperor. This is air energy as well as Uranus energy. As a bit of Aries. Yes, baby. You are carpe dieming it. You are about to occupy your throne. Permanent like. Not for a fleeting chance. Permanent. Firmly seated. Understanding your gangster. Some of you had to what? Take a risk and isolate yourself from bottom feeding, skullduggerous, back, front, neck stabbing snakes. Yes, you did. It was hard because it was an environment you was used to. But now, sucks to be them as you occupy your throne. The energy of the Four brings in the keyword communication. This is about letters, email, snail mail, messaging. Some of you are taking the leap of faith and starting your business, understanding that you are claiming dominion over your life now. Yeah. The energy of the Fool brings into mind something spontaneous happening, a new beginning, a fresh start. This also speaks of a younger partner coming towards you. Or you're younger than them. But they better approach right. Because I'm telling you, Virgo, you are definitely dropping down and getting your eagle on as you occupy your throne. The energy of the Four, Aries, this is a father figure, somebody who's stable, understands how to raise progeny. This person has a troubled past. They've overcome those issues. You've overcome a lot of things, Virgo. Bravo. Posh clap. Let's get some runes. Keep knocking over your card, darling dears. 3 runes, please. 3 runes, please. Your first rune, good golly and gosh, is Ewa in the reverse, darling dears. This is represented by death in the tarot. Scorpio energy. Somebody feels someone was trying to block you moving forward, making you feel as though you didn't have the ability to move forward. This was a toxic situation, one that caused you to have what? Maladies around your body, illnesses. This is about negative patterns. Someone's trying to resist the change that you've brought about in your life. Not liking the fact that you carpe diem'd it, gave them 2 of these and 1 of those, and took a risk. You stepped out in faith, darling dears. Some of you Virgos are going to be feeling restless as we enter the month of May. A little bit of disharmony around you. But it's just the dredges of the mistrust that you had to jettison from your life. You have to understand that betrayal is not yours to live in. You have to occupy your throne. You got things to be getting on with, Virgo. Trust and believe, big cat. Trust and believe. Posh clap. This is represented by the letter E. The number 52 and 55 is important. 2 more runes, please. Oh, love it, posh clap. Because wealth, success is assured. This is fire. This is represented by the World card. This is about an upgrade in your possessions, a turn of luck, The wheel of fortune, the fates and destiny are shining on you as you end one cycle, one difficult cycle, full of F shit and betrayal. Some of you are actually going to be putting it down on paper, writing out your memoirs or a fictionalized version of your memoirs. I hear a poet is amongst you. Is it? Get your information out there. The world is also represented by fixed signs of Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, as well as Earth and Saturn. This is about a desirable outcome coming towards you. Some of you are going to be traveling throughout the month of May. This is a fresh start. This is how you are going to turn that page. It represented by the letter F and O. The number 87. So you have E, F, and O. That spells what? Foe. A back, front, neck stabbing snake, I told you. Somebody is very perturbed about you occupying your throne. They're a usurper, right? And you cannot, I repeat, cannot allow peasants to be running amok in your palace at this stage of the game. Divine is about to gift you with a cherry of a new beginning. Let the pet cemetery stay in the cemetery. Final room, please. Final room, please. Thank you. Wunjo. Yes, baby. Posh clap. The letter W. This is about joy, right? Unadulterated joy, darling dears. Love it. It's represented by the star in Tarot Aquarius energy. This is about your vibrations being raised. Your dreams are being fulfilled during the month of May as you occupy your throne, Big Cat Virgo. This is about a time where you're going to be feeling inspired and receiving success through your inspirations. This is a fellowship of some sorts, harmony, calling in the tools, the people, places, and things you need to What's going on? Is it Mercury retrograde approaching? Listen. Wow. As I was saying, you'll be drawn to fellowships of peace, ones that are directed to prosperity, calling in the people, places, and things. Virgo, you did the work. You did the DNS like a boss. And this is about you not allowing past energies, right? Memories of past betrayals, right? Put the kibosh on that, because only that will clip your wings during the month of May. Let the past be the past. The dead bury the dead. This is also a failed harming yourself attempt. Somebody tried to harm themselves. Was blind, but now they see with the world card, understanding how much they stood to lose. It's not just about your physical body on this Malkuth, it's your eternal soul, darling dear. Life is a gift. This is why we live in the present. Be focused on the present. What you do in your now sets the stage for your future. Set it with joy, inspiration, balance, and peace. The star card also speaks about fame. It talks about somebody being in the spotlight, about to be in the spotlight. Someone is about to get a benefactor. Somebody is watching you. And they're about to upgrade you, darling dear. Some of you are going to be headhunted for that job, that position that you know you truly deserve. This is about you moving on, knowing your worth, occupying your throne throughout the month of May 2021. Big Cat Virgo. So you have F, O, E, and W. Now I've got to spell it in my mind. I've spelled out few. What else can we... Listen, I'm not doing it. We can also spell O. You know, O-W-E. Somebody owes you big time. Listen, let the Scrabble of it all, darling dears. Let me wind myself back in. As we get a card for the energies around Big Cat Virgo. For May, using the Soul's Journey. I don't know if you can see that my fingers was all over everything. Right. Let's give it a quick shufty. One card, please. One card, please. Thank you. Yes, baby. Tap into your imagination. Your wildest dreams are about to be fulfilled. You have to understand you co-create in the corners of your mind. What you focus on grows. And we're seeing a lot of green in this picture. This is about you being inexperienced to the magnitude of power. Because Big Cat Virgo, during the month of May, you hold the whip, darling dear. You hold the whip. Hey, and he or she who holds the whip run things. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. I told you. The mind is a wonderful place, but you have to control the conscious mind. That is where the devil energy slips in with self-doubt, other-worth, envy and jealousy, bottom-feederness. That portion is not for you, Virgo. You occupy your throne during the month of May. Let's quickly take it to the book and get the overall read. Imagination is on page 66. The 2 6s go to a 12, comes back around to the Hangman, right? That is represented by Lagaz. In the moonstones, the letter L. Somebody's in despair. Somebody is taking pause and taking another look at you. They're getting a whole different perspective of you, Virgo. This is somebody who you sacrificed yourself to. Darling dears, you simply had to give back that wood. It was wearing on your hairline. You sacrifice yourself. Listen, you sacrifice to nothing and no one except Father God. Because you understand Proverbs, right? Sorry, Psalms 91, verse 1. When you lean back in faith in Father God, Mother Isis, you are protected. Let's go to page 66. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. By its very nature, the physical body is limited by 3 dimensions, but your mind is free to travel without boundaries and merge with the cosmic consciousness. Your mind is the great creator, and your imagination is the toolbox. Everything in life begins with the energy of imagination. Thoughts are real. They can manifest themselves into the physical world. Train your mind to only have positive thoughts. You will attract positivity into your life. If you can see it, you can be it. Visualize the components that you want in your life and imbue those thoughts with love. And they will become your reality. Conversely, if your mind strays to negative thoughts, you will only bring that energy to you, darling dear. You don't listen, we don't love it. Be positive and loving. Imagination is creativity, darling. Express yourself and let your imagination assist you in letting go of any creative blocks and allow your dreams to come true. Remember, you are not doing this for other people. It's your soul opening up and singing its own unique song. Pardon me, that was a spiritual belch because I speaks the truth roof. Pinkies up. As I said, get a hold of your conscious mind. Use positive affirmations. Think positivity. Remove toxic energy draining situations from your life. Because in the month of May, Virgo Big Cat, occupy your throne. You heard that word? It's your mission. Everything is a sign in my readings. Yes, baby. And this lovely purple, my favorite color. It's lilacs and purples. And anyway, this is about what you use in your intuition because you are manifesting. This is about using your inner wisdom to guide. What you focus on grows, darling dear. Make sure that it's a fertile garden that you're growing. One with all the P's. What's the P's? Peace and Pentacale. Because Pentacale give you what? A big C. What's that choice? Right. Let's get some tarot on this tableau. Look what's on the base, 7 of Pentacles. This is about you reaping the benefits of your investments. This is harvest season for you. In last season, you could have been leaning on a hoe with 1 Pentacles. Yes, baby. But you realize to look to what your own worth. This is you looking to your loyalty and what you can co-create with Father, God, Mother, Isis on this Mount Goof. This is about you harvesting, right? Let's give it a good shufty. This is my favorite deck. I love all of the decks that I have got because it's the one that I learned on, or learned from. I shouldn't say learned on because I've had many decks, right? But I've noticed I've used it so much that the cards have started to get soft. Yeah, but not me. My evil is down at all times. If smokeation is indicated, I've got 3 go-to moves. Hey, don't get it twisted. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to the read. Energies around Virgo. Baby. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. This is the Hierophant. This is my God card in the tarot deck. Yes, baby, Taurus energy. Also brings in a 5 of change, darling dears. This is about a union. Some of you may be getting married during the month of May. This is also what? Higher learning. Religious studies. Some of you are going into religious studies, probably of the spiritual kind, because spirituality touches on everything, darling dears. Everything. I like to be a knowledgeable cat. Know something about everything. Yeah. This is also telling me that somebody's going to be having ceremonies. This could be the accepting of accolades from an institute. This is also about social approval. Someone being approved. Your beliefs are being approved. This is also reminding me of others. How can I put it? Not adulation, adoring your words, possibly your wisdom, your kind of wisdom. Because you've got those keys. What are the keys? The keys to your Chiron, darling dears. You was able to heal. This is why you are being gifted with the chance, the opportunity to occupy your throne, Virgo, throughout the month of May. What did I say? Big Pentacale is assured. This is a new vehicle. This is an engagement ring. This is marriage. A return of your health. Your hairline, darling dears, is coming back. No more reverse friar tuck for you. Posh clap. That alone deserves a bravo. Because you don't know the benefit of a hairline till you need a ponytail to put your past behind you. Yes, babe. be. The Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning for you, a prosperous one. Continuing to what? Manifest tangible things on this Malkuth. This is about you being stable as well with your emotional what? Bank. Yes, baby. You've learned to what? Respond and not react. It's what? Above your spiritual paycheck. You know this. Man. Love that. Let me bring an Oracle of the Wisdom. I was going to touch Kipper, but my eyes found this. Yeah. Big P's coming in for you, darling dear. You heard that? No matter what, nothing's ever going to be good. Yeah, for the watchers. Those mouth breathers with their dark Vader ways. Never good enough. Always jelly bogetti. Well, somebody's got to clap as you occupy your throne. What did I just say? Treasure Island. What you are seeking is seeking you, and so it has been found. So be it mote. We see the nine brings to mind the hermit. You isolate yourself. I told you, you did the deed, and it's like a boss. This is why divine is giving you what? That spontaneous heart to take that leap of faith. Carpe diem it all. Move towards these new beginnings. How will you know which direction to go? Divine is going to gift you with downloads, peccadillos, tangible things, signals, signposts to reach your Shangri-La during the month of May. Love it. What's on the base of the club? Listen. Unfinished symphony. While what? Those left behind us, the pet cemeteries, right? They're still going to be doing it on the hamster wheel, right? As you do the Watusi towards your infinite possibilities. This is a 10-10. They're going to start it again. Let them. Don't get in the way of what the universe, right, and their skullduggerous ways has brought them to. Leave them on the simpleton. Leave the simpletons on the spiritual short bus. They asked for that ticket. They wanted it. Don't stop them. You're too busy occupying your throne and eating kumquats. What's the energy outside Virgo in a month? I'm not going to take that because I wasn't ready. Wasn't ready. Energy outside of Virgo throughout the month of May. Right then, this is outrageous, but I'll go with it. Things are getting wicked round there for summer. Listen, you've got the world card twice, darling dear. On the runes and tarot, the duality of it all. You shut that door and you sang, I will survive, darling dear. And if they happen to have a key and think they can come into your domicile, you'll be waiting in the dark for them like Rasputia. Yes, baby. Hey, they better think twice. Ending of a situation, right? A situation where you felt left out in the cold. If you have progeny, right? Whomsoever wasn't giving up the peace, they're going to have to give up them. They're going to have to give them up because you've got the Queen of Swords here. This also speaks about legal situations, right? Where a fair and just mind is going to oversee things. This is about you, what? Having the wisdom of your experiences, right? You was broke once and it was a joke. And you are not, I repeat, not going back there. No, never. Says Virgo, right? You're saying dos Vidani into the past. Why? Because you're going to be in a position where you can give unto others, be charitable unto others. Six of Pentacles, represented by Taurus. The 5 is also Taurus as well. The Queen of Swords is air energy, as well as what? Water energy. Yes, baby. This is about a divorce, an ending of a situation, one where you felt left out in the cold. But baby, you walk away with 11 Pentacles. 11 is what? A master number. It also goes down to a 2. High Priestess energy. This is about you following your intuition, using that wisdom to carve out a new pathway for yourself. leaving past ways of thinking behind, turning your back on the old in order to what? Co-create the new, this new beginning, this fresh start. As only the Queen of Swords can. This is about you being able to solve all of your issues with the least amount of effort. Why? Because you focus on the solution, never the problem. The problem is where fear lies. And you can't be fearful as you occupy your throne throughout the month of May. What does the wisdom of the oracle say about this peccadillo? This one. Yes, baby, it's all in your hands. A one new beginning, fresh start. This is also yang energy, masculine energy. Yes, baby. Queen of Swords. You are working in your what? Logical side of your brain. I told you. Any issue that comes your way, the solution is definitely afoot, because you know how to what? Think critically. People may say you have a sharp tongue. No, you say it like it is. All right? If it blows up someone else's cranium, they shouldn't have asked you. They shouldn't. And while you're at it, you're telling them, don't count my pentakali either, right? Because you counting my peas is only going to blind you and anger you, and you can't do anything about it. Yeah, listen, you're not even allowing, I love this. You're not allowing none of that breadcrumbing outside energy to take over your what? Cranium throughout the month of May. You know your worth. You did the DNS like a boss, right? And this is two masculine energies. This could be a same-sex relationship, but you know, gender is fluid. It could be male and feminine. You're going into a union, if it's not with yourself, a like-minded person, during the month of May. Virgo. Well, I was about to ask about your P's, but we already see your outside influences. You are calling in what you truly deserve. You understand the law of attraction, right? And your symphony for what? Making bank is unfinished, darling dear. Unfinished. Infinite possibilities. Your mantra for the month of May is as I give, I get, and as I get, I give. You understand the law of attraction, and money is energy. Keep it circulating, darling dear. Some of you are going into the legal field or having to take out a lawsuit. If you did, it could even be a divorce, right? It's about to go your way. They gonna have to pay. Was about to ask about your P's, but your P's are lovely, gorgeous, and fabulous. Your bank is looking good. You've got 11 here, right, and one big one over here. So this talks about loans. If you're going for contracts, going for when you bid for a contract, you're going to get it. This is about you understanding, sitting on the throne and believing in self, having faith the size of a mustard seed. See it in your mind before you feel it on the Mount Kuf. I'm going to go to the outside, the final card. Yes, baby, somebody asleep on a knife's edge. This same back, front, neck stabbing person, betrayer, right? This taker of your hairline. You're going to hear about them having to have some kind of medical attention. Some of them are what? Drugging it up. They're using all sorts. Yeah, which I can't mention, but you can get my drift. They are definitely drifting away, right? Distorting their consciousness with drugs. Yeah. Divine is also saying that you need to continue to let go of the betrayal. Yes, your back is turned. But you have to what? Don't allow that wicked mind you have to what? Go down memory lane. We know it's Freddy Krueger Murder 911. That's all it's going to lead you to. And you've got no time. Not when you've been gifted with the big P, right? Spirit at your back, co-creating on your behalf, right? Giving you this unfinished symphony of infinite possibilities, right? That is what? Based on health. Because your health is your wealth in this day and age, especially your mental health, right? Somebody's sleeping on a knife's edge over you, darling dear. They're not focused because you ended a situation, right? Because you didn't want any more trouble. You didn't want any more of that smoke. You was tired of being plundered, pillaged, and looted. Of the cranium type. This was somebody who was an emotional, mental manipulator. A Prakala or Prakalisha, High Commander Decepticon. You say narcissist, I go sociopath. I don't know. Let's split it down the middle. It's a socio-narc. Yeah. Yeah. This is all telling us big cats. Big cat Virgo. Some of you have got back problems. You need to go and get it looked at. Told you. Your health is your wealth. A chiropractor. Once you get your chakras realigned again, you'll be feeling in tip-top shape. To what? Go and make more peas. Because they're already hating you for it. Do what Nas says. What am I supposed to do? Step out my shoe and give it to you? I think not, Scotty. I think not. Had to put my back into it. Yeah. This also speaks about a sudden, merciless disaster being brought about by who? Someone who is of the negative mindset. They're about to become scarpered. Being stuck in their misery, because misery loves company. Continue to scamper away like a lamb, right? What kind of lamb? Right? A Peter. A Peter. Be a Peter. This is definitely Judas's. What about these back, front, neck stabbing snakes where there's nothing but smocation indicated? You don't speak to this person. We'll save this one. You don't talk to them. Right? But they definitely won't sit with you, darling dear. Expect some kind of incoming communication, possibly a cry for help. Right? You may even hear that they've been carted off. Right? For mental evaluation. Their cranium is just not right. Yes, baby. They want to come around with the cup of a page. You listen, I've told you many times how I feel about a page, right? Impetuous, right? Impulsive, right? And this particular page of cups, right, is the page of the emotions, a drag on the emotions. Somebody's going to be hearing that they're pregnant, hearing of a pregnancy, an unwanted pregnancy, one that's going to be done away with. I have to tell you what the card said, darling dear. Someone is also going for a gender realignment, and that she's naive is not going to work out. Wow. This is also could be to do with plastic surgery. Listen, I tell you all the time, you need to drop down and get your eagle on. If you're going for any form of body surgeries, any surgery, research them. Don't take the first offer, darling dear, because this is F shit. Came in too quick, fast. I don't see no pentacat. Listen, if you're paying basement prices, expect basement treatment. Yeah. This also speaks about what? Your psychic abilities. You're realizing that you're getting more downloads more and more. Some of you are getting flashbacks. The reason why you're getting flashbacks, right, in the month of May is because Divine wants you to heal it once and for all. You have to feel everything and rise. Somebody also is wanting to offer an apology. As I said, you may get it by mail, some kind of email, I don't know, some communication, right? As long as it's not a smoke signal, because we don't want none of those what? Fire starters around us. But this communication is coming from a back, front, neck stabbing snake, right? A skullduggeress of old. A high commander Decepticon, a certified ass kicker, somebody who liked to run in with some hot words for you, darling dear, and had no cup of mercy. Not for you. Some of you are going to realize during the month of May, you're going to have to put the big word on your progeny because they're stabbing you. Yes, baby, I don't mean literally. I mean they're not being obedient. You have to show them who's boss as you occupy the throne. Your throne is not a two-seater. Right? I told you. The Brock Pocketers and the Disloyal is going to try and what? Pull a caper on you. Yeah, they're going to try and come in, right? Because they're going through the bad health. They're going through an operation, some kind of illness. Could be a mental illness. Some of them have been displaced, about to be put out, and coming around with what? A begging cup. Can I stay at your house? Let me tell you something. Vampires can't come in unless you invite them across your doorway. Don't invite them in. Were they sorry for you when you was on your face? And in some cases, they put you on said face. Hey, hoes. Yeah, I told you. Because you've got it like that. They've been watching you on the internet. Yes, baby. They've been doing their hillbilly investigations, watching you glow up, right? Receive what accolades for your achievements as you occupy your throne, whatever you took a risk towards, some of you on social media. It's working really well for you, Big Cat Virgo, throughout the month of May. They want a piece of your pie. They want it. Look, because you're stable. I can't make it up. You've got that 11-11 glow about you. Right. Listen, the bitter, twisted, and spying. Let me tell you something. These merchants of slander, don't let them back in, Caroline. You'll be sorry. Yeah, Spirit's got your back, but it can only do so much. Don't put your spiritual team, right, on alcoholic beverages. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Let's get some FPs on this shiznai, then I'm out of here. For sure. The next read I'm going to be doing after this is Gemini. Any final messages for Virgo as they occupy their throne? Virgo is the analysis. The analyzer. Any more messages? This one needs to come out. Oh, and so did these. Right? The universe wants to give you whatever you like as you occupy your throne this month. You deserve love. Love always starts from love of self, darling dear. It shows in your glow up as you occupy that throne, right? Leave the clueless bottom feeders, right, in the purgatory they created. You don't want none of those Zemblanic forces around you because misery loves company. And if you occupy your spaces with miserable, you'll be the next miserable Brock Poketus one, right, without a hairline. You ain't got time for that shiznai, darling dears. Right? Lord 10 of the 48 laws of power. Practice it. And never forget one of my old favorites. Law 5 of the 48 laws of power. Your reputation. Guard it. Because that's all you have on this Malkuth. Your reputation and your word. Guard those. Right? Look again. Know your worth, darling dears. Right? Look. They think they're doing it for the gram. Everybody sees through those tissues of lies, right? It's just staged for the snapshot. Then it's straight back to Guantanamo Bay. Don't invite it in. Don't let these malicious ones try and rock your stable foundation. You're also going to be what? Some of you are going to be what? Social bullied on social media. A cyber stalker. Yeah, a cyber stalker. Listen. They're just jealous of the foundation that you've built. This also speaks about invitation parties and celebrations. You are calling in what? Mutual-minded souls during the month of May as you occupy your throne. On that note, I dropped in mic. Find me over at Teesprings or Patreon at Frequency Phoenix 555. If you require a personal read from me, please email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste.